It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Here's your host, Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, July 27th. Thank you for starting your day by listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I am meteorologist Abby Dyer, and I got a whole lot of heat to talk about, not only today, but really lasting through the rest of the week and straight on into the weekend. It's an exciting day, though, because it is day one of the Ozark Empire Fair. And it always is timely because I feel like every single year, I can set a clock to it. If it's the Ozark Empire Fair, it's probably going to be the hottest week of the summer. Yeah, once again, that it looks true as I look at the extended forecast. It is going to be really toasty. So you have to find a way to beat the heat. But I wanted to bring it up because you can actually win a family 4-pack of super passes to the Ozark Empire Fair if you just head to aroundtheozarks.com. Open through August 5th. It's going to be hot pretty much every single day, but take advantage of the early morning hours, the late evening hours, and there are cooling stations, plenty of indoor things to do too. So head on over to aroundtheozarks.com and find out how you can win. We'll start today with talking about the fact that we could see near record high temperatures. Highs not only today, but also through the end of the work week and into the weekend, flirting with the triple digits. Now, we have a heat advisory in place through Friday. I think we may need to extend that into the weekend or even into the early part of next week because it is just relentless heat that is setting up across not only here in the Ozarks, but the southern half of the country. I mean, if you watch national news, it's all everybody's talking about is this big ridge of high pressure that's bringing record high temperatures. We have hot and windy conditions again, really windy out there yesterday. Northern counties had some pop up showers and thunderstorms. Cloud cover kept those temperatures a little bit cooler, but near record breaking heat in the headlines, not only for today, but also for Friday. And I think for Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday of next week, too, it's just going to be a total scorcher. So if you do have anything planned, once again, I feel like a broken record, but just make sure you're protecting yourself if you have to be spending extended periods of time outside. Heat index values will be well into the triple digits when actual temperatures, gosh, we're near 80 degrees in some spots this morning. I mean, it's hot already out. If you're listening early this morning, it's going to get worse. Near 98 for the high temperature today. And then I think we see high temperatures get into the triple digits as we head into the early part of next week. But these heat index values are pretty brutal too. I want to show you the heat index value for tomorrow and Saturday because we're talking 100 to 105 range. Anybody that's heading to the lakes trying to, squeeze out every last weekend of summer, keep in mind it's going to be brutally hot. You're going to have to jump in the water if you're trying to spend any time outdoors. Small daily rain chances exist in this daily forecast. And much like the nature of the storms that we had around yesterday, not everybody's going to get the rain. I mean, the lucky few will get underneath a little downpour that'll cool you off for a short period of time. And then temperatures just skyrocket right behind it. Excessive heat, though, in the forecast, not just for the end of the work week and into the weekend, but this is the hazardous weather outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, August 2nd through August 5th. So, well into next week, we are talking about probabilities favoring above average temperatures and perhaps, near record highs. You can see that the Ozarks are well within that boundary. They have highlighted the Ozarks as well as the eastern portions of Texas, much of the South, all the way back into Florida and the Carolinas. So, vacationers, it's going to be hot for you guys too, especially if you're heading down south. High temperature today, how about 99 degrees for the Springfield area? I think we will have a few passing clouds. That chance for rain is about 10%. It's not very high. Really windy though, winds gusting 20 to maybe even 30 miles an hour. And then we'll have better opportunities as we head into the weekend, probably for some additional chances for rain and storms. I do have a scattered storm chance on Saturday. Not a washout, not all day, and not enough to really cool us down because highs will probably stay in the triple digits and 90s even as we head into Sunday and Monday. So brutally hot, staying hot all the way through the weekend and through the early part of next work week. Because of the heat, I tried to pick a brain twister question for you yesterday that may cool you down just by thinking about it. Here it is. Which country is known for inventing ice cream? The options were A, Italy, B, China, C, France, or D, Germany. And if you were in the minority that guessed B, China, You would be correct. Can you believe that? I had not heard of this before I looked into this question. The earliest evidence, though, of anything approaching ice cream being made was in China in the Tang period. That is AD 618 through 907. Buffalo, cows, and goat's milk was heated and allowed to ferment. This then yogurt was mixed with flour to thicken it up, camphor for flavoring, and then refrigerated before serving. That does not sound very good to me, but this is the first thing that resembles ice cream in our history. And the National Ice Cream Museum recognizes this as the first ice cream. So credit to China for the invention of ice cream. However, when you start looking at the history, it really starts to get popular. Let's see, 18th century. Um, People were making it in their homes. And then in 1888, the ice cream cone was first mentioned in Mrs. A.B. Marshall's book. And eventually, the edible cone became popular in the United States during the 1904 World's Fair right here in Missouri. So, probably when a lot of those Missourians became aware of the delicious treat. But initially, China gets the credit for ice cream with their fermented yogurt that they fermented with flour. All right, here's a brain twister question for you tomorrow. I really like this question. Which one of these is not a real law on the US books? Do you think it is A, that in Arizona, it is illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub? B, in Texas, you must give oral or written notice before robbing someone. C, in Missouri, bear wrestling is illegal. Or D, in Tennessee, it is illegal to duel before dawn with no lantern. I'll repeat the question because this does mean that 3 of these are real US laws on the books. Which of these is not a real law? Think about it. Let me know which you think is the least likely on that list. I will have the answer for you early tomorrow morning. This one's a real head scratcher, isn't it? Uh, Bizarre. But I will have the answer for you early tomorrow morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. If you need weather information up to the minute throughout your day, make sure you head over to aroundtheozarks.com. And a reminder, you can go there to win those tickets. It is a 4-pack of super passes to the Ozark Empire Fair. Head to aroundtheozarks.com. Enter. It's the 87th annual Ozark Empire Fair. It's going to be a hot one, but certainly going to be a fun one. I will catch you early tomorrow morning.